How do you think about product selection, and how did you settle on the products that you've been able to scale?
So I think product is the ultimate form of leverage. I think that's why SaaS is so appealing, because the product is so iterative and you can get real-time data around it. If I'm going to tweak an UDI, it's very hard for me to measure retention based on those actions, as well as, how much money it makes the business as well. So I think product, when we were launching on all marketing channels and attempting all kind of different hires, like internalizing CRO at a very early stage, those kind of things, it always worked. And that's because of our product being such a great form of leverage. I think it's the most important step. One of the hardest parts is when you're launching a brand and you don't know if the product is in the right stage to be scaled. So are people, brand aware, solution aware, or is there a big education piece? Because if people are already brand aware, maybe it's not your brand, and the product's been around for a while and you're getting bad results, especially on paid marketing, the chances are is that the trend might have been fatigued by now, or the advertising ecosystem just can't support you. So I highly recommend not launching those products and really trying to find products that maybe, like, if there is an education piece, will have a tipping point and will really get mass market adoption. So I think that's what you're kind of looking for. I think when it comes down to e-commerce, we've obviously got logistical issues. We're never going to be the cheapest option because we've always got courier costs. So all of the department stores will, unless you can create a brand that forces them to stock you, will always come out with a cheaper option. So I think BlendJet's a good example of that. They've got patents on their product, a great product. And they were, stocked through all the major retailers rather than the retailers just knocking them off, which is something that we didn't achieve in the early stage. So getting a form of uniqueness, trying to differentiate that so you can get these channels to accept you as well is really important as well. And then, margin, you need the contribution margin to create the brand by spending money on advertising. So making sure it's high margin, and you can only do that if the department stores haven't already launched a product. So it's all about trend timing, and that's kind of why I build software. Been building software to try to map out all of these trends across the globe and where there is opportunities, because I think trends are very regional as well. So if one trend has tipped in another region and it's not tipped in a similar region with similar behaviors and beliefs, then it's only a matter of time and you can kind of capitalize on that opportunity.